From Lanzhou to the first stop of the Gannan Ring Road, most people will choose to go to the Huang Junction. If you navigate directly, you will pass through the hustle and bustle of the city. On the 105 Provincial Highway, drive 70 kilometers to this observation deck. Have you ever thought about it? Since you know that Lanzhou is a city through which the Yellow River passes, why don't you go upstream along the Yellow River? This is an extra 30 kilometers. But the scenery on both sides of the Yellow River along the way, I won't treat you badly. You can also explore the customs of the Yellow River people. Why not do this? Therefore, self-driving should not rush to check in. The pace should be slowed down. Fully experience every detail of nature and humanity. I designed such a line. From Lanzhou along National Highway 568. Always drive close to the Yellow River. Finally, we arrived at the next stop. Now I will use the map to combine with Ishii. Let me tell you how to go on this road. Sightseeing spot to navigate along National Highway 568. It is an ancient town in Hiku. Note that you must be optimistic. Are you driving along the Yellow River? Otherwise, the navigation will take you back to the city. Hiku Ancient Town is a famous Yellow River cultural town with a history of more than 2,000 years. It is known as the Western Gate of Jincheng Lanzhou. It was once an important intersection of the ancient Silk Road and the Tongwa Ancient Road. It has the dual role of a military fortress and a commercial hub. The history of Hiku Ancient Town can be traced back to the Han Dynasty. It flourished in the Ming and Qing dynasties. In the late Qing Dynasty, it became one of the 4 major ferries in the upper reaches of the Yellow River. There are historical relics, such as medieval buildings and Gansu customs ruins in the ancient town. The ancient town is famous for its 4-level and 17 layouts. Although you see these courtyards and gate towers, there are obvious traces of renovation, but the overall style of the Ming and Qing dynasties is still retained. At this time we come, it's not the peak tourist season yet. There are very few tourists. Even if it's the peak tourist season, there are not many people here. Don't study the strategy carefully. You can't find this place at all. Water dance show and sand lantern show in Hiku Ancient Town. It is very famous. But you see that this sand lantern is worn out. It shows that there are very few tourists. It hasn't been lively for a long time. The merchants in the ancient town are also sporadic. What did you eat? The oil pot is dazzling. The production process of this oil pot is quite complicated. I think it's delicious. The green powder sprinkled inside. It's called fragrant bean powder. Special flavor enhancement. You don't have to explain this ancient town. Everything is free. Climb the city tower. You can also see the Yellow River. It is a typical cultural landscape of the Yellow River. Continue along National Highway 568. Next navigation point. It is a dinosaur geopark. I'm not here to study dinosaurs. This is a waypoint. This scenic spot should not be used as a focus. But you can take pictures with dinosaurs. The view around this geopark, it's still very good. It rained a little bit today. The Three Gorges landform appears redder. The yellow river washed away the red mountains. It's almost turning into a red river because there are no tourists in the scenic spot. You can follow the small train line in the park. Back to the main road. You see, you also avoided the toll booth of Yonglun Highway. Cross the Yongjing Yellow River Bridge. It is still National Highway 568. A red cliff on the side of the road. It is very conspicuous. There is a Gelug temple on the cliff wall. It's called Luojiadong Temple. There is a part of the cliff wall of this temple. There is still a part at the foot of the mountain. Check out the information. This temple is very historic. During the Ming Dynasty, a prince of Nepal, with a local Luo civilian woman. Practice here. Double cultivation to become a Buddha. His physical body presents the sacred music Vajra and the Vajra mother. It is still enshrined in the temple today. There are Guanyin Bodhisattvas in the hall at the foot of the mountain. The three-dimensional altar of the sacred music is completed, and the protector of Tibetan Buddhism. There is also a small hall next to it. It enshrines Lu Dongbin, one of the 8 immortals of Taoism. It is said that from the late Qing dynasty to the Republic of China, local civilians to escape the war and bandits. There are also many caves carved in this cliff wall. I didn't go up. But by consulting the information, I think this temple is very mysterious. Drones cannot be flown on rainy days. Then wait for the sky to clear up in Yongjing. We found a B&B with a balcony. I haven't cooked for my wife for several days. This hand has been itching. Cooking on this balcony. I'll show you. This is before departure. Stewed beef head and golden head 8 brains at home in Tianjin. Vacuum it and put it in the car refrigerator. Very fresh preservation. Add some more potatoes, carrots, and onions. It's not just smooth. This is more of an attitude towards life. You can also find a second person to travel and eat. Change of life. Let's go. Ice cake. Cucumber cut into strips. Come and drink. The next day, the weather was very sunny. Drive directly to the Huangtao Junction observation deck. In fact, this is still a viewing point on the way. It is free until April. Park in the parking lot. You can reach this observation deck by hiking 100 meters. Modern is good. A parking lot is set up 2 kilometers away. You have to take a car in the scenic spot to reach this observation deck. This kind of hard force consumption. It's very uncomfortable, but you can't do anything about it. The Yellow River in your impression. It carries a lot of sediment. I won't tell you. You definitely think. This yellow is the Yellow River. This place is the upper reaches of the Yellow River. Water in the upper reaches of the Yellow River. It has not yet flowed into the Lus Plateau. It is not muddy in the first place. Liujia Jurisdiction Reservoir. It was a huge reservoir again. The Yellow River flows into the reservoir. The flow rate slows down significantly. Sediment is fully precipitated. The water appears a clear green color. The Tao River originates from Shiqing Shandong Road in Qinghai Province. It is the second largest tributary of the Yellow River after the Wei River, the area through which it mainly flows. Passed through southern Gansu. The western plains and vegetation cover of the Lus Plateau are relatively poor, areas with serious soil erosion. Therefore, the water of the Tao River is turbid yellow. In this way, the Tao River and the Yellow River, which have different temperatures and densities, meet downstream of Lujiaxia Reservoir. It's too late to integrate. A clear dividing line has been formed. It is called a natural Mandarin duck pot by tourists. This Mandarin duck pot gives us a strong visual impact.